else has a horse
and
farm?
I really enjoyed
Debra Slaybaugh, our
Debra,
guest.
Debra Slaybaugh. Now, do you have horse therapy? Like, can anybody take lessons from you, or is this horse therapy for special people?
What? Well, there's some different levels.
Okay.
Because people can come do kind of like your own spiritual discovery, self-discovery and growing, which isn't necessarily therapy like with a therapist.
Right.
But in a way it is your own therapy because you're figuring out your own problems and your own pieces. You can also do this work with a therapist and an equine specialist, which is what I am. And so with the second modality, you actually bring in the mental health professional, and the mental health professional, the horse person, which is me, the horse, and the client all work together, and it actually is an actual therapy session.
Oh, how awesome!
So
is that?
you can. There's so many different ways you can just kind of do. Then there's also kind of the next leap off that is therapeutic riding. So therapeutic riding is also beneficial because it helps people with different emotional and physical issues, mentally and physically. So horses just come in so many ways that, it just kind of expands your mind when you actually get into it and really realize what the resources are and what the benefits are.
Do you help some veterans, for example?
I'm looking to, I'm going to be bringing in veterans programs. I just got my nonprofit up and running at the end of December, so I'm working on all the paperwork to kind of get that all finalized out. So I have three to four different populations that I'm hoping to work with, and I think they're populations people will really get behind and really feel are populations that they deserve our assistance. Veterans is one of them. Veterans is one of them. Youth at risk is another one, because who can't get behind kids?
Exactly.
Right?
Well, you know what? I was reading a book or a movie. I forgot what it was, but they were in rehab for drugs, and the horse therapy was huge with them.
So
that's another population.
Veterans, youth at risk, and
cancer survivors and substance abuse recovery.
And it's very interesting. Now, why, like for example, substance abuse recovery? How would a horse help?
In most times, substance abuse comes from another underlying issue.
Sure.
Right?
So
you're
they're missing that company or something.
There's some underlying issue you've got. You're masking, you're covering, you're hiding behind.
Right.
You've shut yourself off. You're not feeling. You're not functioning. You've got to have a substance to just kind of make it through your day.
Yeah.
Whatever. Then that tips over into something that just becomes addictive, which is a whole nother problem. But what the horses help you do is really just get back to yourself and really start helping you find those underlying things that are part of what created the addiction. So we're really going way below. The addiction is the addiction, but what we're really hoping to do is take people below that addiction and really start exploring what took them there in the first place. Because if you take a drug just to mask something, you haven't fixed the problem. And if you haven't fixed the problem, then you still need the thing that got the crutch that got you through, and that's what your substance abuse is.
Yeah, that's interesting. So how can people get a hold of? Where are you?
My ranch is in Corscold.
Cool. Oh,
I'm so
beautiful.
you know where the Chancey Casino is?
Yes.
Okay, I'm like a couple of miles east of the Chancey Casino.
Are you like in YOP or Indian Lakes or in that area?
I'm behind Indian Lakes.
Okay, I know where you're at. You kind of go up behind Chancey.
You kind of go, you go up, you go over the hill, you drop down.
Yeah, my friends live up there. It's beautiful.
It's absolutely beautiful. The place that I have is very private. It's in the country, it's in the foothills, it's very private. So, when you go there, you can just explore what you need to, because you're not going to be in a place. You're not in a place where people can see you. They're not going to be, there's no disruptions. It's just, it's really just you and what's going on for
I love this. This is really cool.
What are you looking for from our viewers?
Well, I really just want to get the word out there.
That this exists.
A lot of people really have heard about therapeutic riding and they know what the benefits are. But when you start taking it into that alternative therapeutic mode or that therapeutic mode, people don't really understand that, and they really don't know what the benefits are. So really what I'm doing is a lot of education. I want people to come to experience it, to understand why horses have the gifts, why I'm so passionate about it, and hopefully, really spread the word. It's a very big deal in Southern California, Northern California, Bay Area. there's a lot of this work
And
that
can they
goes
help
on.
through the nonprofit?
They can help through the nonprofit. So the nonprofit I have is the Center for Equine Assisted Recovery and Healing. I have a Facebook page up, and they can go there. I like to post lots of articles and information so that people really get a feel from different little videos and articles what this work is, what it does, how it works. Because what most people, the first question I get is, what's a horse going to do for me? What the heck is that?
Right.
Well, you know, horses have a gift. They have a gift because of just what they are. They're a prey animal, and their ability to sense energy and their ability to know what's in their environment allows them to really kind of mirror things back to us.
Yes.
And really
I
start
get it. I
beginning
can see
to
it as
tell us
therapy.
our own story.
I just want to take therapy from Deborah over here. I like talking
I
to
know.
her. She relaxes me. She's like doing this. I'm like hypnotized by Deborah already. Not even the horse.
Donate to the center. So, yeah.
Lauren's signaling us to go, but go ahead and say who,
Yeah.
what, where, how do we
and
reach
tell
you?
us how we can donate. First of all, how we can donate, and if you're one of these groups, how can we do this?
Okay, so you can donate. We're getting the donate now buttons up on the Facebook page.
Good.
The web page will be up shortly.
Okay.
You can also contact me directly. My cell phone is 960-5466, and I can be found there. And if you want to just learn what it is, call me, ask me questions. I also, through my for-profit, which is Namaste, I also do what I call demo days. And on demo days, you can find those on my Facebook page. I post them. I have my little flyers. I have one coming up on May 21st. Those are free of charge. And those are a really good way for people who are kind of like thinking, I really just don't quite get this.
Yes.
They can come up. I talk about my experience and how I got to where I'm at. I mean, I'm a lawyer, okay? That's what I do during my day job, right?
Yeah, that's like
So-
me. Pharmaceutical rep by day, TV by night.
There you go.
Horse therapist
Horse-
by night.
So-
if you can't reach Debra
And
Slaybaugh,
she's
call
a
us here at
lawyer.
Central Valley Talk.
Oh my God.
I have her number. We'll put you in touch with her. Lauren's saying go. One last word or thought?
Hey, just keep us in mind. We really, truly want to bring this to people in need.
Tell us
Thank
the
you.
Facebook page real quick, because that's like
is.
that's something people can be like, because everyone's on Facebook.
Everybody's on Facebook. So the for-profit is Namaste, Namaste, and the nonprofit page is Center for Equine Assisted Recovery and Healing.
Debra Slaybaugh, everybody.
Thank you.
We'll see you next week on Mike and Athena Live.